I'm highly excited to host you at this moment. My name once again is Okonji Christopher Television. You're welcome to my channel. You are the reason why I'm live at this moment. Whatever part of the world you are connecting with me from, I want to say you are welcome. You're going to do me one favor. Please make sure as you are tuned to this channel, endeavor to like the live stream. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and also press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you will go watch it. You are the reason for this live stream, and I welcome you especially to this live stream once again. Well, if you are just joining me, you are on time. Today I want to look at the social media. You know, some topics just come based on your feelings, what you feel is happening around you, and you want to share with those that you might be coming across online. You know, I sat down some few days ago and I began to analyze what the social media is all about. Right? It is said that if you are not in the social media, especially if you are a pastor, you are obsolete. Why am I particular about a pastor? As a pastor, you are everything to everyone. Paul said, I became all things to all men that I might win some to Christ. So for you to actually get across people, to do the work of God, to the best of your knowledge, walking in the real way that Jesus has called us in Mark 11, if I can remember, in Mark 11 or so, Mark 11:18 or so, that Jesus called everyone and said, go ye into the world and make disciples. So we all are called. No one is exempted. We all have this call of going out to make disciples of all nations. The Bible also said, wise is that man that wins a soul. So we are designed to win a soul. Please, if you are joining me at this time, can you let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from? Can you also subscribe to this channel? Can you press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it? Can you comment on my channel? Once again, I welcome you. You are the reason for this live stream. So I'm talking about the social media. When you talk about social media world, that is the world of today. 20 years ago, it wasn't like that. 20 years ago. Recently, I listened to an interview when Lucky Dube, the late South African legend, Lucky Dube came to Nigeria, one of his visits to Nigeria, and he was being interviewed. And he has this to say. He said, how do you feel coming to Nigeria? Well, he said, well, it's a great thing. He has always looked forward to it, coming to Nigeria, at least meeting with people that believe in what he sings about, the message of his music. But there's one thing he reiterated that actually got to me. He said, well, we are making music specifically not for the money that we get, because in their own days, musicians are not rated based on how much they have. I can agree with that. 20 years back, musicians are not rated based on what they have. You know, money comes out of it, but mostly musicians are not rated based on, the money that they make, but the message. Someone like Fela right now, we say Fela died broke. If you listen to the children, Fela Anukulako Kuti, the great legend, Afrobeat legend, he didn't make much money. The children will tell you that their father did not leave anything for them. He didn't leave any wealth. Fela didn't leave any wealth. Fela Anukulako Kuti, these big names that you hear. Even I learned recently, Bob Marley's wealth has not been evenly distributed. Bob Marley did not leave a will. If I'm wrong, correct me. I think I heard something like that. I'm trying to name musicians of yesterday that passed. It's just few of them that made money. But most of them, if you think about very well, they didn't actually stick out as people that made wealth. You see, the wealth of today is in the hands of our children. Yeah. You see children are making money in TikTok, making money in YouTube, making money in Instagram. 20 years ago, YouTube was just 20 years plus now. I think that it was last year they celebrated at 20 years. Yes, but I can remember very well. YouTube is one of the oldest social media platform we have. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, correct me please. They just celebrated 20 years. So 20 years ago, there was nothing. Social media was not the in thing. So our musicians of those days were just freedom fighters. They are playing music. Fela will tell you, I'm not playing music for entertainment, or neither am I playing music for money. If money comes, thank God, but music is a weapon. To fight social injustice. Music, is a force used to fight, human rights. Fight for human rights. At that time, at their own time, that was their time. You say that's their own time. But now social media has come to stay. It's the in thing that the world is conversant with right now. So I asked the question, social media, is it a blessing or a curse? When it first of all came, man invents. In our world, I like to go back to Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, when God told man, when God created man, he put man in the earth, he told man, he says, subdue the earth, conquer the earth. Subdue it, replenish the earth, make the earth beautiful, and multiply. So the whole purpose of why God created man was for man to subdue the earth, conquer the earth, take charge of the earth, subdue it, and have preeminence. So if you look at it very well, most of those days are freedom fighters, people like Nelson Mandela. All they are after is to see that the right of humans is restored. The right of humans are being restored. But I'm not doubting you. People like Michael Jackson in their day is an entertainer. Michael Jackson is an entertainer. He makes so much money. But Michael will have made so much money. I believe he's alive in these days. With James Brown that you can think about, they will have made so much money, triple money, if not more than what they had before they died. So the social media has enriched so much people. In their time, in their generation, especially this generation, this Gen Z generation. Right now, it's small children that are handling billions. You understand what I mean? In our days, it's not like that. So I'm still asking the same question: is social media a blessing or a curse? I want us to look at it very well. Is social media a blessing or a curse? So you must have been able to make much impact in the social media platform for you to be earning much. Because I'm asking this question because why you can get demoralized if you're not consistent in the work. If you're not consistent with what you are doing, getting the people, and you will just be drained. You'll be drained. I remember my wife is monetized. I'm in YouTube, I'm in Instagram, I'm in Facebook, I'm in WhatsApp, name it, I'm in TikTok. So most of the social media, we're just trying to pen our voice. Let us be relevant in our time. So my wife has monetized, she's in YouTube too, and she has been struggling to be earning. And I think her first earning was in February. She's going to be paid in this month of March. And we did a live stream 3 days ago, and she was privileged to be given a, what do I call it now, a super chat. Is it a super chat now? She was super chatted, and she made almost $100, which is actually the threshold for the month, $100. But when we're jubilating, she has made that $100. All for us to realize that actually, when you make something like $100, YouTube will take their own cut. YouTube is taking 55%. YouTube has to take $60,000 out of $100. How much is remaining? It's $40. So when you look at that, it's like, am I slaving for YouTube? Is YouTube actually worth it? I want to take my argument from there. And after YouTube has taken 55% of the income that you make for the month, AdSense is the body that pays. Remove your tax, AdSense will also take their own. So by the time you look at the money that is in your hand, it's like you are slaving for these people. I learned that this is only obtainable in Africa here. You know, YouTube is so that made me to ask the question: is YouTube a business or is it a side hustle? You know, I asked that question. Please, if you are joining me, please can you like the live stream? Can you press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it. Can you also subscribe to this channel, Okonjo Christopher Television? You are the reason for this live stream, and I'm highly excited to have you join me at this moment. So when I looked at my wife, when I looked at everything, it's like I began to ask the question: is YouTube actually a side hustle or a business? Let's look at it very well. Everyone is taking their own cuts. I left that question for you to answer. Everyone is bound to take their own share. You made $100. By the time everybody takes their own cut, you are left with 30. So, but when I looked at it, I said, well, which means you need to hustle. You need to, put some more effort. You don't put more effort, you don't earn. You don't earn what is expected of you to get. So the more effort you put, the more you generate. But if you look at it very well, there are people that are making $100, $1,000 in a month. I'm telling you, more people are cashing out, more people are making more. So the more you work, the more you get. So I began to look at it in a different light. Is it a hustle or is it a business? Is it a side hustle or a business? I leave that for you to answer the question. Is it worth it? But when you look at it from the other way around, we also that find ourselves in the social media, we are trying to make our face accepted. First of all, you must make your face accepted in YouTube. But in that, you are spending so much money. So what will you say? You are spending so much money to get it done. And that does not concern YouTube, based on where you find yourself. If you're someone that was making us to understand that if you are a brand, you can only be valued based on the location in which you are found. If you are a brand, you can only be valued based on the location on where you are found. I moved into a new place, a new apartment, and I'm so excited that when people come to look for me, one description, they don't miss it. I've never lived in a place like that before. Once I describe, no one misses it. And each time they come, it's so exciting for them that they were able to locate me. You see, anything that makes people happy is location. Location is very important in anything you do. Location is very, very, very important. Even in your business, you must be well located in what you are doing. Even in anything you are setting your hands to do, you have a brand where you are situated. It's very important. People must see you. People must sight you. People must easily locate. People don't want to run around. We live in a world that is so tight. It's so chaotic. There's so much imbalance, injustice. There's so much fear. People are going out. They are going out with fear in their hearts. They are not sure if they are going to come back. Permit me to use that word. There's so much insensitivity, so much fear in the world that we live in. So people are going out with fear in their heart, and they are security conscious. That's what I would say. All over the world. The world is full of insecurity. So people are security conscious in anything they do. So Coca-Cola is the highest sold soft drink all over the world. But you will still see Coca-Cola till tomorrow. They are still advertising. They are still advertising their brand. Yeah, they're still advertising. You know why? Anywhere you go, Coca-Cola is not the same price. Yeah, that's the truth. Anywhere you go in any part of the world, Coca-Cola is not sold the same price. If you go to a 5-star hotel, you can't buy Coca-Cola at the same price the way you buy it in a shop, ordinary shop. You can't buy it the same price the way you buy it in a supermarket. So the price varies based on location. So that is the way Coca-Cola is branded. That's the way Coca-Cola is branded. So people value you for what you can offer. You know, we must make ourselves a quality brand. We must make ourselves a quality brand. So if you come as a YouTube, as a social media content creator, you must be well located. Your content must be branded. I'm telling you, for people to value you, your content must be branded. Your content must be branded. So it's just the same thing. The way they pay people in Europe and America, the same way they pay people in Africa. You know, there's preference for people that are in Europe and America. So you see, the world is branded. So I come to look at it and I concluded, I said, you must be a brand. You must be a brand. In anything you do, you must be a brand that people are looking for. You must just be a brand that people are looking for. You must make yourself a brand that people must look for. People must hungry to look for you. There must be something that you have that people are looking for. Like let's look at a case study of Michael Jackson right now. Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer of his day. Nobody entertains like him in his day. He has that power. He has that monopoly of keeping people glued, watching him making his art craft, his stage craft. So you see, that is the magic that he has. So everyone must have something that you are a brand. You must be a brand that everyone is looking for. Let me use that word. So for you to be relevant in any social media, you must be a brand. So you work yourself into becoming a brand. There must be something that makes you unique, that people are looking for you. Yeah, people are looking for you. Why is Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola is one soft drink that has that monopoly. Coca-Cola is not, it's one soft drink that has that monopoly because it's the oldest soft drink all over the world. So it is sold at different price based on the location in which it is found. Till tomorrow they are still doing adverts. So you must keep exercising yourself. You must keep rebranding yourself every day for people to look out for you. So that's what I'm saying. You must have something that people can hold on and say you are peculiar with it. If you look at me very well, I'm trying to carve a brand for myself, a niche. You see, my niche is humanity. But there's one thing that I have that I can't play with. I mean, I love God and I'm a worshiper. So most of the time you watch my channel, you see me dance. I'm a pastor. But people will wonder, that pastor that dance. Yes, I dance. There's a reason I do it on purpose. I preach, but I must dance. And so I'm creating that as a uniqueness. I'm telling the whole world that I love God. And I'm not ashamed to lift up my hands to dance before him. See, someone will say, God bless you, sir. You are blessed. I like the way you dance. Yeah. So you can't take that part away from me. It's a brand in me. So if someone want to talk about me, you say, that pastor that dance, I like the way he dance. There's something that is peculiar with you. So everyone, being a content creator, you must have a definite uniqueness in you that people are looking for. You must have a definite, there's something about you that is different. So everyone must have a niche for themselves. So that's my niche. So you see more of it. I dance. You will never catch me not dancing till eternity. Even when you see me in church, in my church, I'm a worshiper. They know me. Where I come from, the church I was groomed. When I became born again, they know that I'm a worshiper. I was noted as a worshiper. I love God. So that thing in me must not die. Let me bring it out as one unique part of me. There's this pastor that dances on social media. He lifts up hands. If that's one thing that I'm recognized with, oh, I'm blessed, I'm happy. It's not age anymore. It's not age this time. It's not age. I'm not too big to fall before God and worship him. I'm a worshiper. So I can't pretend about him. I have a relationship with God. So it's a way of me expressing myself to God and let people see that life that comes inside from me. I'm not acting it, it's real. When you see me worship, you see that this thing is coming from inside of me. Worship, I did a subject on that. There's this what they call praise and worship in church. YouTube is giving us a poster right now. Destination Wedding Fund. I don't understand what Destination Wedding Fund means. I don't know what that means. So, you see, you are what people see in you. You must bring out that uniqueness. You are a brand that people are looking for. So if people are looking for that pastor that talks about humanity, one thing we like about him that he dances. He praises God. They must say one thing about that pastor. He praises. I see him lifting hand and praising God. When he does it, he comes from his spirit. I want to be noted by that. So if you have that kind of uniqueness, people will look for you. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever you have in you, inside of you, develop it. Develop it. Michael Jackson knew that he could dance. So he built himself. And the whole world looked for him. So I'm still asking, is YouTube a business or a side hustle? That's the question again I'm leaving for you to answer. It's based on how you look at it. I told you the story of my wife. She made $100. By the time YouTube remove 55% of their own income from that $100, she's left with 40. So if she's going to be paid from that $40 left, AdSense, which is the body that pays for YouTube, will take their own commission. So everybody is working for their own common good. Then whatever is left for you is yours. So what we are saying right now is that YouTube or social media is so many things to so many people, but our young people are making billions out of it. I'm telling you, our young people are making billions out of it, and I'm excited. This generation is making money out of social media. And I told you I watched an interview where Lucky Dube was talking. He said in our generation, we are playing music, we might not be making money, but we are making impact the message that we pass. This generation, they don't have a message, but they have the money. They don't have the message, but they have the money. But one thing I like about them is that at least they have a heart of giving. This generation have money and they have the heart of giving. But they don't have a message, which means they will not last. That's what I feel. They will not last. This generation has money, but they don't have a message. They don't have a vision. That's the word. They don't have a vision. Okay, I just take an example right now. These streamers. There's a streamer that came from America. They call him H2, what they call him. There's one streamer, a 24-year-old boy that came from America some few months ago. He came, I think he's stopping in TikTok. I think this is TikTok. And he's touring the world, they said. Let me put it like that. And he's getting more fun. He made more fun. The more fun he made, the more money. But I began to ask myself, I did not come up with a brand. In those days, when Michael Jackson is going, Coca-Cola goes and sponsors their trip. Michael makes money, Coca-Cola also makes money. Why are they not coming with a brand? So I begin to ask that questions. Why is a brand not floating them? That's the way it is done. Our own Pella here, I think is the greatest TikToker in Nigeria, the highest paid, just a 19-year-old boy. They are making money, but they don't have a vision. A man of vision never dies. Even when he dies, when he's dying, when he remembers the vision, he comes back alive. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that, is YouTube a hustle or a side business? So I encourage, if you are going into YouTube, let it not just be a side business or a hustle, but let it have a vision. Have a vision. This generation does not have a vision, but they are succeeding in the business they're into. They are making money, but they don't have a vision. And the Bible says, where there's no vision, the people cast off restraint. What do we do with the generation that don't have a vision? What do we do with the generation that don't have a vision? If you're joining me at this time, please, you are welcome to this live stream. Can you let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from? You're the reason for this live stream, and I'm highly excited to have you join me at this time. Please like the live stream, subscribe to this channel, press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you will go watch it. You are the reason for this live stream, and I'm excited to have you join me at this moment. So what I'm talking about right now, or the question I'm asking, that is YouTube or is the social media a business or a side hustle. I said it all, and I looked at it in this way. You know, some people are going to YouTube and they are demoralized, they are getting frustrated. You know, it's understandable because you are not hitting the mark the way you should. And some people are cashing home and they're making so much money. The young people, it's a business for them. You know, and for YouTube, is serious business. They're making money from you. They're giving you a platform to showcase your content and to express yourself and also to make money. So it's a side hustle, it's a business. But what I say is that you must bring out a uniqueness in you. That is what will make you outlive what you are doing. Bring out a brand. Coca-Cola is a brand that is going around the whole world. Coca-Cola, for you to become a brand, you are being appreciated based on the location in where you are found. Your location determines your output. That's the word. Your location determines your output. So in anything you must do, base your mind on location. Base your mind on location. Location will help you to express yourself better. You know, in anything you are doing, Coca-Cola is not sold the same price in every part of the world. The price you buy Coca-Cola in an honorary shop is not what you bought it in a supermarket. It's not what you are going to buy it in a 5-star hotel. The price is varied, but it's still the same. It's the same content, but different prices. The same content, the same bottle, but it's now being quantified based on the location where it's found. So location helps you to export what you are selling. So when you are a brand, you can be quantified based on the location you find yourself. Make yourself a brand. Make yourself a brand. If you make yourself a brand, everyone will look for you. That's what I'm trying to say. If you make yourself a brand, everyone will price you. There will be a price tag on you. You will not be priced the same price. Make yourself a brand for people to look for you. Make yourself, accessible to the people. Make yourself, marketable. That's the word right now. So if we are going into the social media, let's make ourselves a brand. You're a content creator, but you're a brand that people are looking for. Pela is a brand. Davido is a brand. You know, they've made mark, with the music they are playing. So the whole world is looking for them. So I too also want to become a brand. I'm a content creator, but I'm a worshiper. I worship God. So I use what I have inside of me to people who want to identify with me. Oh, this content creator is a worshiper. I like the way you. So people are already identifying with that. I'm seeing people identifying with it. So I keep it. It's something that I see in me. I keep developing it. So develop yourself as a brand. You'll be sought out for. You see, you'll be a thing sought out for. The Bible says, be a thing that is sought out for. Thank you for joining me.